Hey there, welcome to Sacred Stories Hub, where people share their most profound and sometimes challenging life experience. We received story to tell, and it reads like this. I hope you are doing good. I have this story I want to share. I'm a woman aged 39 years from Northwest, but now I'm permanently staying in Johannesburg, since my husband has company there. But now I'm a widow and I was married to a man who had a son there in KZN, a son from a previous marriage. The reason why I didn't have kids with him is because I couldn't give him kids. Trust me, I tried, still until he passed. In 2018, years back, he got involved in an accident. He bumped into a truck, but they managed to take him to hospital. When I got the call, I was at our house, but I knew that he drives fast. I always tell him to drive normal speed like everyone else. He didn't listen. Somehow I knew that day will come, and it did. I went to hospital to see him. Within a week, he died in hospital. Then in the funeral, I saw that there was a lot of tension from my husband's family. I was forced to cook with other ladies who came to help. I was sad. I was supposed to sit in mattress. Instead, there was his ex-wife. They said it's because she's the one who had a kid with him. I was so embarrassed. I would hear ladies who came to help gossiping about me when they helping in cooking duties. My mother was so sad, seeing her child treated like that in her in-laws. I was a laughing stock. Morning in the burial day, I bathed, hoping that I'll go with them in the graveyard. But I was told that I can't, since I was busy with food. I must remain and make sure all the catering and food is in order. They acted as if they don't want to talk to me or they have something important to tell me. After the burial day, they remain all my husband's family. Plus, they called his ex-wife from KZN. Remember, he has a son there. I saw that only thing they wanted to discuss was his business, house, and cars. They were busy talking about, but I would see that they act as if I don't exist. Well, they shared the properties to the family, and business was now a family business. But I wasn't included in anything. But the ex-wife and her son, they were included. Few minutes later, when their uncle closed the meeting, I stood up. That time I was fed up. Before I could talk, my uncle said, "And then you? I told you that she doesn't have respect with elders." Then everyone was looking at me. The uncle continued, "She thought she will control us because her husband is dead. We know why you married him. You wanted money, right? I cried. Few minutes later, I told them how I feel about the whole arrangements of the funeral and the treatment I got. I wasn't happy. I told them I won't let them take all my husband's properties and leave me with nothing. That's where his mother told me that I should only take one of his car and return back to Northwest since I've nothing left here. Everyone was laughing. I was so shocked, even the ex-wife. Apparently the ex-wife all along, she was in one of his properties, but that one doesn't even have value. It's in villages there in KZN. So they said I could only get that house, but now the ex-wife will be staying in our current house. Now I can't even afford the lawyer to fight them. I once got this young man. He said he might help me in pro bono, but they always postpone our meeting. The whole situation hurt my mother, especially the way I was treated. I choose to take another step further. I took my sister and we went to this traditional healer there in Mafikeng. Then when we get there, it was dark already. We slept in B&Bs and we went to see the healer next morning. I was scared. It was first time going to healers. When I get there, I sat there and he took out the bones. He screamed until he told me my problems. I didn't tell him, but he did. I instantly got scared. I was shaking. He said if it wasn't this boy, I wouldn't be treated like that. So he can help me. He asked his name, then he called that name 3 times and continued by speaking this language that I don't know. Then we went back home. After a week later, I heard that the boy was admitted in the hospital during the weekend. I was shocked. I started to think that that's my doing. Maybe I should return there to reverse everything. When I went there again with my sister, that old man told me that it can't be reversed. That was my problem, and he took care of it. That's why I came in the first place, for help, right? I tried to explain, but it didn't help. A week later, that's where I got the news that my stepboy was no more. I cried because I know I'm responsible for his death, and the boy didn't hate me like his father's family, but now he's gone. I regret what I did, and I wish to confess to the mother, but I know my husband's family will try to punish me in a big way. They hate me anyway. Thank you for opportunity to share my story. My sister, you already shown incredible resilience by facing these challenges. Keep believing in your strength. Take things one step at a time and don't lose sight of your own well-being and happiness. You've got this. That was it. If you resonate with any of these stories, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share the heartfelt experience with others. Let's continue to spread empathy and understanding. Goodbye.